Welcome back to Djji Tutorials. Today we are diving into a review on relations and equations. Get your notebook and pen and let's get started. A relation is a connection or relationship between two sets, represented by ordered pairs where the first element maps to the second. A function is a special type of relation where each input, or x value, is paired with exactly one output, or y value. Relations. Any set of ordered pairs is considered a relation. Functions. A function is a relation where each input has only one corresponding output. Key differences. A relation can have multiple outputs for the same input, whereas a function cannot. Every function is a relation, but not every relation is a function. Examples: relation 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 4. 1 maps to both 2 and 4, so it's a relation but not a function. Function 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Each input maps to only one output. Vertical line test. If a vertical line intersects a graph of a relation at more than one point, the relation is not a function. Applications. Relations and functions are used to model relationships in various fields, including math, science, and computer programming. A mathematical relation can be represented as an equation, and vice versa. Relations are about establishing a connection between two or more sets of numbers or variables, while equations are specific expressions that relate variables using equality or inequality signs. An equation is a formal way to define a relation, and it can be used to represent the relationship between the variables in a relation. Relations and equations. While relations are broad relationships between sets of data, often represented as ordered pairs, equations are mathematical statements that indicate the equality or inequality between two expressions. They provide a specific rule or formula that defines the relationship between variables. For example, a relation might show the relationship between the price of an item and its quantity. Representing relations as equations. A relation can be described using an equation. For instance, the relation x is greater than y can be represented as the equation x or y. Similarly, the relation for every x, there's a y such that y equals x plus 2 can be represented as the equation y equals x plus 2. Equations as relations. Any equation can be considered a relation between the variables it contains. For example, the equation y equals 2x plus 1 defines a relation between x and y, where for every x value there's a corresponding y value. Functions. A special type of relation called a function assigns exactly one output or y value for each input or x value. Equations can be used to define functions such as y equals x squared. In summary, relations are general connections between sets, while equations are specific expressions that relate variables. Equations can represent relations, and any equation can be seen as a relation between its variables. A relation equation is an equation that defines a relationship between two or more variables. Examples include y equals x squared, y squared equals x, and y equals x plus 3. These equations show how one variable changes in relation to another. Examples: y equals x squared. This equation represents a parabola where the y value is the square of the x value. Y squared equals x. This equation shows that the square of the y value equals the x value. Y equals x plus 3. This equation represents a straight line where the y value is equal to the x value plus 3. X squared plus y squared equals r squared. This equation represents a circle with radius r centered at the origin. X minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. This equation represents a circle with radius r and center at hk. X minus h squared divided by a squared minus y minus k squared divided by b squared equals 1. This equation represents a hyperbola. X minus h squared divided by a squared plus y minus k squared divided by b squared equals 1. This equation represents an ellipse. Hope you find this video useful. Please share with your classmates. See you in our next session.